Hello everyone, my name is Ivana Vanacia and today I will be talking to you about Australia's #1 selling coffee scrub, Frank Body. So today I'll be giving you a brief detailed analysis of the international strategic plan that we have prepared for internationalisation of the company into the South Korean skincare market. So to begin with, Frank Body is an Australian-owned company that started in 2013 by 5 friends in a coffee shop. So their products, as you can probably tell, range from a different variety of coffee-based exfoliant scrubs, masks, and moisturizers, with plenty of added benefits, including breakouts, scabs, and just general smooth skin. As well as this, their products are also used for your face, body, lips, and hair. So Frank Body really does have it all in terms of customer needs and wants. So beginning in 2013, the company started as an e-commerce business, selling their products specifically online. Although throughout the start of the 3 years in business, they did move into Mecca Maxima stores in Australia and New Zealand. So relevant scope components of international strategy are distinctive competence, scope of operations, and synergy. So the operation beginning in South Korea has been chosen due to its high quality market and willingness to exploit current competitive advantages that Frank Body has. So synergy is also gained through the customer's ability to sample the products in store in person compared to online. So through this, they can gain a small experience of using the product and how high quality it is. So through that, hopefully we'll gain revenue sales. And expanding overall is the goal for Frank Body. So further expansion into other foreign markets that have high market share in the skincare industry. So both Australian and South Korean market have been in high demand, producing in industry returns. As well as this, the industry is seen to grow even further in the years to come, with opportunities arising, including the demand for organic and clean skincare products in both countries. So with this, Frank Body has honestly never looked better, as they are vegan, cruelty-free, and organic and Australian based coffee. So with the existing competition in the Korean industry lacking the certification of organic products, this is already a clear competitive advantage that Frank Body has, especially Australian products, as they are well received by Koreans due to its clean, honest, and natural image, and as it's home to natural and organic ingredients. And also with the help of the Korean-Australian Free Trade Agreement, being one of Australia's most comprehensive trade agreements, this helps deliver ease of market access and tariff liberalisation for trade. So moving on, the competitive advantage is gained through local implications, first mover advantage, and government policies. So due to the Korean market being mostly saturated by big international companies like L'Oreal, Misha, and K-Beauty, Frank Body should definitely take advantage of the fact that they have a high quality product line. So subsequent to this, the location being in South Korea is among the top 10 beauty markets globally, with skincare totaling nearly half of their market share, which is a massive amount. So furthermore, regarding first mover advantage, their social media theme and public presence is definitely strong and has a lot of brand recognition. And finally, with government policies, if adhered through certain manufacturing and import policies, then that is all clear. Although through the CAFTA agreement, tariffs and taxes on imports have been dismissed. So the policies have definitely been adhered.
I found this on the web.
Through the use of the CAGE framework, there is obviously a clear differences between both of the countries. So the framework identifies cultural, administrative, geographic and economic differences between South Korea and Australia that companies should definitely address when discussing international strategies prior to market entry. So in regards to the cultural distance, there are different religious beliefs and the language barrier, as well as this Australia being quite independent in life and business, whereas compared to South Korea being more interdependent in business transactions, as well as general family life. The administrative distance, so mostly due to South Korea's border dispute with China, is the main distance, although it is never interrupted their bilateral diplomatic tie, so they remain civil through business alterations. And the main geographic distance is population, so comparing 51.6 million in South Korea and Australia being just under 25 million. So there is obviously a clear difference of more than half of Korea's population. So finally, with economic distance, the obvious one being the two different currencies. So on one side you have the Korean won and on the other being the Australian dollar. So fluctuations in the exchange rate market can cause disruptions overseas as it affects the profitability and importing and exporting profits from Australia to South Korea. So the proposed market entry strategy is a joint venture in South Korea. So a joint venture was the best option as it safeguards incentives while maximizing profit as key financial success. So the decision was relative to Frank Body as they are inexperienced in managing an international subsidiary. Prior to this plan, they only sell to major department stores and online stores. As you can see, Australia, New Zealand, Mecca Maxima, and then America, Target, Morphe, Urban Outfitters, UK, ASOS, Selfridges and Co, and Europe in Sephora and Urban Outfitters as well. So likewise, both countries are very highly technologically savvy, and an investment in a joint venture would likely be pressured by the Korean government for local firms to partner with Frank Body. Therefore, Frank Body can benefit from technological and market knowledge from the South Korean company, as that is crucial for market entry and further expansion. So finally, it is recommended that Frank Body definitely incorporate their current social media platform with a few alterations to meet the customer needs and wants in South Korea. As research proves that they are highly technologically savvy, the best way to enter their market would be through social network. As well as their social media influencers are extremely persuasive in consumer making decisions. And as you can see, big influencers like Kourtney Kardashian and Sadie Kurzban have already shared their Frank Body experience with their followers and subscribers all over the world. So therefore, it would definitely be beneficial for further marketing and sales through advertisements online on all social media platforms. As well as this, there is also a suggested market for a men's product line, or even unisex. By keeping the same products that Frank Body has, they can definitely be made unisex by altering advertisements to suit the needs of men as well. As like they can 100% use the same product line that Frank already offers. With the growth of male skincare continuing to increase as the years pass, this deems a definite opportunity for Frank Body to invest further into that one. So thank you for listening, and I hope that you take this information on board to further Frank Body internationally.